Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this discussion, we shall discuss about deforestation, the definition of deforestation, and the effects of deforestation. So, have you ever imagined a world without trees, without vegetation, without scrubs, without any green plant on it? Obvious, that is a desert. If you take a picture of a desert, it's just full of sand, no trees, no nothing, just soil that is bare. So, what is deforestation? Deforestation refers to the cutting down of trees without replacing them or planting new ones. So, people nowadays are cutting trees and they are not replacing them or they are not planting new ones. That is what you call deforestation. So, welcome to this video. So what are the consequences of deforestation? As we all know, plants play a very critical role on planet Earth, and that's why we are living here on Earth. For example, plants use carbon dioxide in the process of photosynthesis, and they give out oxygen. And we humans we use oxygen in the process of breathing. We breathe in oxygen, we give out carbon dioxide. So let's look at the environmental impacts of deforestation. The first one is loss of biodiversity. When we cut down trees and we don't replace them, we destroy the habitats of most plants and animals. And when we lose those habitats of plants and animals, this may lead to extinction of some of the species of animals and plants, leading to the extinction. They disappear forever without even a trace, even without any remaining behind. The second one is climate change. Forests act as carbon sinks because they absorb carbon dioxide, and when we cut down the trees, the carbon that is stored in those plants are released, leading to global warming. And plants contribute to 10 to 15% of greenhouse gas emission. They reduce the emission of carbon dioxide. For example, when industries, vehicles emit carbon dioxide, plants at least absorb some of the carbon dioxide and they use it in the process of photosynthesis, reducing the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. The third consequence of deforestation is soil degradation. Soil degradation is the reduction in the productivity of the soil or the quality of the soil. So when we cut down the trees, we expose the ground into the agents of erosion, which is wind and water. So increased erosion will lead to formation of gullies and ridges, losing the value of the soil. So, and this will decrease also the soil fertility and increases sedimentation in rivers. When the soil is left bare, it will be carried away by wind, by water, running waters, and these will carry the top fertile soil into rivers, into dams, into oceans, leading to sedimentation, while the land is left infertile without any productivity. So the plants that are going to be planted there, they won't produce good produce. So the next consequence of deforestation is disruption of water cycles. Reduction in rainfall due to loss of evapotranspiration. So when we talk about evapotranspiration, this is a combination of two words, that is evaporation and transpiration. Evaporation is the loss of water from water bodies, while transpiration is the loss of water from leaves of plants through their stomata to the atmosphere. So when we cut down the trees, it means that there are no leaves from the plants because already there are no plants there. So the rate of transpiration will be reduced. So the amount of evapotranspiration that goes to the atmosphere is very minimal, meaning that the amount of rainfall that is going to fall will be limited or will be reduced compared to the one that was before the plants were cut down. And the other one is altered river flow and increased drought risk. As we all know that plants act as catchment areas. When you go to the uplands where the rivers begin from, they act as catchment, trees act as catchment areas for rivers and for water. And this leads to the formation of rivers which flow downstream. So when it means that when you cut these trees upstream, it means that the amount of water that is going to be collected in the rivers will be minimal, or there will be no water in the rivers, meaning that the people are going to suffer from adequate water. Even the plants, those who depend on irrigation, it means there will be no water for irrigation. And the last and not the least is desertification. Forest removal in arid regions leads to desert-like conditions. So it means that when we cut down the trees, the plant is left without any cover, without any plantations. It means that the soil will be bare and it will be exposed to desert-like conditions. That's why we have the arid and semi-arid regions, which can be compaction, which can be reduced by planting down trees to compact these desert-like conditions. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my video and let's meet in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.